Hello, this is Partha Pratim Sarkar from Bangladesh. Now I would like to share my research highlights and recognitions with you. In 2018, we identified a problem for paralyzed patients. It is estimated that 5 to 10% of the world population are facing enormous difficulties in functioning. To overcome this problem, we came up with the solutions. The device is only for those who have legs but cannot move due to physical impairments. The device has various features like automatic movement, adjustable length, frosted non-slip handle, eco architecture for monitoring physical conditions, real-time tracking, and the device will reduce the user fall. Here is the methodology portion of our device. Firstly, an user needs to turn the switch on to initialize the device hardware. Then that will initialize the device program. The device will send it to the ultrasonic sensors and which will measure the distance of object around user. If any object detected by the sensors, the motor will be automatically stopped. That will actually reduce the user fall. If no object detected by the sensors, the device will continue its automatic movement without any interval. Here is a schematic diagram of the proposed device. We integrated various sensors with microcontroller to design our device. The most important and the most challenging aspects are collecting data from paralyzed patients. Part of the development of the model, we conducted a survey at the Center for the Rehabilitation of the Paralyzed, CRP Hospital, Dhaka, to know the exact physical disabled people and how the device could make the movement easier. The survey was based on age and different age groups and different income groups. The picture represents the user testing with the portal version. The IC division of Bangladesh tested our device and made a feature video on it. Here is the video. In this video, you can see that a person is moving forward with the help of our device. The device was tested by Innovation Lab of ICT Division that was supported by Ministry of Science and Technology, Bangladesh. Here is the implementation view of the smart crutch. The first picture represents the 2D architecture of our device, and the second picture represents the 3D architecture of our device, and the third picture represents the final implementation version of our device. In the final implementation version, we removed the complexity of the circuitry section. We developed a business model canvas for our device. We identified our key partners, like set about the rehabilitation of the paralyzed, innovation lab of ICT division, different NGOs, angel investors, and venture capitalists. We were dedicated to create values like automatic movement, adjustable land, and other features. We identified our customers. Our device covers the good health and well-being, which is a part of sustainable development goals. Fortunately, we were selected at the government reality show named Udvaboker Khoje-Season 2 that can be translated as In Search of Innovators. In that competitions, around 900 plus ideas are submitted. 80 ideas were selected for the television reality program. Top 20 ideas were selected for the reality show that was fully sponsored by the famous Bangladeshi television channel, Channel I, and government of Bangladesh. Around top 8 were given the seed money. We were among the top 10. The arrow sign indicates me. I was wearing the blue shirt in the competitions. After that, I was invited to share my thoughts and innovation entrepreneurial activities at the famous television talk show Innovation Talk at Channel I. We pushed our boundaries when we were announced as the first runner-up at the Innovation IEEE YESIST12 Innovation Challenge 2019. In that competitions, we were nominated for the final round at the Stanford International University, Thailand. But we could not attend the final round at Thailand due to financial issues. In 2019, ICT Division of Bangladesh provided us a stall at the Digital Device Innovation Expo. In that expo, we were recognized as Made in Bangladesh. State Minister of ICT Division came to visit our stall to innovate, to inspire us. Here is the appreciation moment, and I was receiving the presenter certificate at the IEEE RAAICON 2019, and I was awarded the Best Paper Award, and recognized by IEEE. And I got the Best Paper Award for my first article at the prestigious IEEE conference in 2019, and I was the first author of that paper and also the presenter. Here is my presenter certificate. I want to share a short story regarding this. My team gave me the opportunity to present our research work because we only could afford one-person participation cost at the prestigious conference, and that was the first ever international conference for me. I was very nervous. My presentation time was after the lunch period. That's why I was practicing without having lunch in the conference room. At that time, my professor, who is also a conference chair, came to the conference room and found me practicing on the stage, and she was very impressed on my dedications, and she kept a note on me. Around 73 papers are presented in the prestigious conference, and only 3 papers are announced at the Best Paper Award. My paper was one of them. We published our second article. That was the extended version of our final thesis. We implemented eCare architecture with the device. In 2021, we got the recognition globally, and we were announced as the global winner at the IEEE YESIST12 Innovation Challenge for our device. Interesting part is we were participated the contest in 2019 first time, but we could not participate the final round due to financial issues. But this time they gave us the opportunity to present our work virtually, and we got the recognition globally among 40 participating countries. 2020, I was given the opportunity to work with famous Malaysian scientist, Dr. Noshan Amin, who jointly implemented a telehealth IoT device for healthcare professionals that can be used for monitoring inbound patients and for organized data cloud. We integrated our sensors to cloud network. The first picture represents the recorded value on the village doctor app screen. The second picture represents the recorded value in the database system. Here's my publications. My publications are able to attract researchers. Here's my small contribution. Last year, I was invited to share my thoughts in front of the students of Career Institute of Engineering and Technology, which is affiliated to Anna University, Chennai. It was the first ever international session taken by me. The session was titled Key Strategies in Converting Ideas into Innovations. As my future destinations, I desire to get a PhD from a prominent research institutions. After joining the PhD, I want to join as an intern at industry as I want to collaborate between the industry and academia. After completing my PhD, I want to join as a postdoctoral fellow at prominent research institutions to more specialized in biomedical technology. After that, I want to join in academia as an assistant professor to carry out further research in biomedical technology because this is the best setting for me. I identified few ideas that I desire to work during my PhD studies. First of all, the textile-based wearable microfluidics or wearable e-textiles that can be used in sports, astronauts, medicine, or personal protective equipment. Because that's important to identify disease for most infectious viruses. The second topic is mixing nanocomposite-based biosensors for distance sensing performance, biocompatible metallic conductivity, and high mechanical strength. The third topic is self-powered or battery-free implementable sensors or biosensing applications that can be used in the area of textile, art applications, and harvesting. Thanks for your time.